So to take you way back, when I met my now wife, Jackie, she was adamant about us finding a church that we could connect, be connected in and connect
And that'll
to the
change
community.
everything, right?
That'll change everything. So we went on, what was a church search is what we called it, and ended up at Clear Creek. And one of the first things she wanted to do was join a small group, and I didn't want to do it. I had no intention of doing it. I did it. Didn't enjoy it. Didn't get anything out of it because I didn't put anything into it.
Right.
It was a very uncomfortable situation for me because I made it that way. And as that group ended, I kind of realized, man, I just really wasted 2 years of opportunity just for being selfish and for not being willing to have conversations and open up and just thinking these people are weird and not really liking that situation. So we ended up joining another small group, and I got a little more comfortable throughout that group. It wasn't really until the third group that I started opening up and having conversation and really starting to get to know a lot of people. And then when we were leading group, we've led many groups now. It's been a journey of growth to really see how, man, it's not about me, it's not about them, it's about us. It's about how can we help each other kind of grow in Christ and benefit our everyday lives that way.
Now, you being an entrepreneur, I'd say a successful entrepreneur, you've been able to experience a lot of cool stuff, a lot of great opportunities,
Sure.
and opening your own businesses. And also, I know you've always been a fan of cards.
Sure.
You had the opportunity to go to Las Vegas and play in the World Series of Poker. And I remember one distinct picture that I saw that is kind of imprinted in my mind through that are guys in your small group coming out there.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to make a final table at the World Series of Poker in 2018, and I guess I made the final table about 8:30 p.m. Las Vegas time, so that's about 10:30 here, and text my wife, and within 2 hours there were tickets booked for my wife, my mom and dad, 4 people from my small group. And then 6 hours later, they're
there with you.
They're in Vegas and knocking on my hotel room as I'm trying to sleep. And we're all at breakfast together and got to enjoy what has been a lifelong dream of mine together. And it's those guys and those couples, and that's what life's all about. That's what community is all about. Just to have them out there supporting me, even though I didn't win. We had a
Hey,
we
you
had a
get
blast.
fourth?
Fifth.
Okay.
Thanks.
I tried to give you one.
That's
up.
okay.
So, John, what was the tipping point, or maybe tipping points in your life that allowed you to start maybe opening that door to saying, "Hey, I want to be known."
Sure.
So, maybe walk me through what that journey or those steps look like from where you were to all of a sudden now you've got guys that are in your small group showing up wanting to celebrate with you.
Absolutely. So, really, it's like any relationship. You just grow to love these guys, right? And so you become friends. You figure out you have the same interests. It's like any group of friends that you would meet from work. If you like the same things, do the same things, that's kind of how you come together. Well, it was the same thing. I just never really gave these people an opportunity. I always thought, oh yeah, they're the church guys. I'm not going to hang out with those guys. And I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Fast forward to now, and those are all my friends, right? Those are the guys I get along with the best, that we have the most in common, that we travel together, we play cards together, we have beers together, whatever the situation. But those are the guys that I can talk about anything, right? If I'm struggling with something with my wife in life, at work, I can go to these guys and they'll have solid advice for me. Giving these guys a chance, giving group a chance, allowed me to really just get to know people a little better. I didn't want to open up, so nobody really got to know me. Well, when I start opening up, these guys start opening up, we just become friends. We create real relationships that I've never had before. I've got old friends, I've got high school, college buddies, but I can't go to these guys with the same stuff that I talk about here.
It's a whole different level.
It's a different relationship, man. It's awesome.